moment if you're there. Hi, I'm Reb from RebsFabStash. It's actually Christy is my daughter and it's her shop, but she took my name for some strange reason. This is my friend Sandy, and Sandy and I have known each other since about November. This year it'll be 2 years in November. And I decided that I needed to move back to Lewiston so that I could be close to my retirement buddies and my friend Sandy. So let me tell you a little bit about us and how we met. Sandy bought a machine, an embroidery machine, and Christy called me and said, we have a new person's got an embroidery machine. And I said, Sandy, come up here to Moscow and bring your machine. And we unboxed it and spent 8 hours at my house learning how to use the embroidery machine and had a blast. But we also discovered we had a lot in common. She graduated right after I did, a year after I did.
A year later. We won't tell you the years.
And we were both in the military. And so we had a lot in common. And we sat there and we were like two schoolgirls giggling and laughing and talking about all those things that you talk about when you find things that you have in common. So we were asked by my sweet darling daughter, Christy, if we would do the live because she was on a show ride with Emily. And so they're doing horsey stuff down in southern Idaho. So what we're going to do today is something a little different than what she usually does. We still are selling fabric. And yes, a lot of this fabric is from my stash. I had been continued ordering fabric long after Christy took RebsFabStash. And many times you have to order multiple bundles. And so we are selling many of those multiple bundles today. And we're going to mostly talk about embroidery. And I promise by 1/2 we will be selling fabric. So we're going to show you some projects. But I'm going to ask Sandy a couple questions first. Sandy, tell me, why did you want to start embroidering after you've been sewing since you were 10?
Oh my gosh. I had a friend in Pocatello that I used to do sewing with. And after I moved to Lewiston, she sent me messages that said, look what I got. And it was an embroidery machine. And she was showing me all of her projects. And I was so jealous that I finally wrote down and got myself a machine.
And that sounds similar to, once I saw some embroidery projects, I didn't even care about sewing and quilting anymore. All I wanted to do was embroider. So we're only going to show a few of these things, some of the projects we've made. We'll talk a little bit about where we got the designs or where you can get the designs. And then we'll talk a little bit about the fact that Christy is now selling these machines this week and maybe even next week and the week after for $1,000 off these machines on her website. So first, let's start with embroidery projects. Sandy's going to show us her very first embroidery project she ever did.
So this is the very first thing. Oops, I'm not used to the camera, so bear with me. This is the very first project that I did. It's a Kimberbell project, and it's in the hoop, and it's also on an embroidery hoop that you put together after it was made. So this is kind of an extensive project for my first thing, but it's just another reason why I just kept getting more in love with my machine and knowing everything that it could make. Another thing that it does that I love doing is called freestanding lace, and you can make, this is a snowflake that I made. And this last year, I made about 50 of these for family members and friends.
They make great little ornaments for the tree.
They're so fun.
Yes.
And then I went on an apron kick, and here's one of the aprons that I made.
Oh, that's cute. There, that's perfect.
And one of the embroidery pattern designs that I like is, can I say it?
Yeah,
Embroidery Library
yes.
is where I get the majority of my patterns from because I just love them. And I like to make my backs nice and neat, and theirs are easy to do that with. And then I'm really proud of this. This year, for the first time, I got talked into entering items in our county fair, and I entered 6 items, and I got 6 blue ribbons. And so I brought you some of the things that I had made that I got ribbons on.
Yay. That was a really fun
This little gnome
towel.
witch. And then my
Trick or
trick
treat.
or treat.
Very cute.
And then the one at the fair, they give special awards. And I didn't bring it because I forgot it, but I got one of those really fancy ribbons in addition to my blue ribbon on this pillow that I made.
Oh, that's cute. Right there.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So it was like one of the judges' choices. And so in addition to my blue ribbon. And then these I just brought. Was a blue ribbon one that I made. I really like making pillows.
Yeah, cute little farmhouse pillow.
And then my son, who lives in South Dakota, has a little neighbor girl who loves unicorns. And so I made this pillow.
Sorry.
And he made me mail it to him, so I had to make a second one. So this is my second unicorn pillow. So those are some of my favorite things. And you're not limited to what you can make. There's so many things that you can make on your embroidery machine.
I love the fact that you can take any design, and even if it's a Kimberbell, you get a CD and you get all these projects on. Many of the times I don't have a place to put a bench pillow, but I take those bench pillow designs and I make a wall hanging. And it works just as well. It's still really, really cute. And people come in all the time and they ask me, where did you get that? And blah, blah, blah. So they're a lot of fun. But I'm going to show you a few of the embroidery projects that I did that are a little more recent. And then we're going to talk about some fabric. But first, this is a Sweet Pea design. Sweet Pea is an affiliate we have. I got to turn it the right direction. There we go. And it's flamingos. And this whole thing, you do it in sections. It's sewed together, and then you just put on the back. And this is a flamingo wall hanging. You could use it as a table runner, but if you used it as a table runner, your flamingos would be off kilter. So I don't use it as a table runner. I have that hanging in my bathroom, which is all flamingos. And then this is also a Sweet Pea design, and this is a shop sample. And this one is really, really cute. Lots of applique. Okay. And then this is a Sweet Pea design. Let's put this one somewhere over there so they don't get mixed up. I decided I needed to make a tote bag. So this is a Sweet Pea design. And it actually makes a much larger purse than this. But because I didn't use a all Sweet Pea on this, I mixed and matched with other designs. And you'll see down here, this little frogs here in this little gnome pocket, or this little frog pocket. I love frogs, so I had to do something with frogs in the embroidery hoop. It's got a zipper in here, and on this side it has a zipper here. So the whole thing is done in the hoop, and then you just sew the individual pieces together, and it was just a lot of fun to make. So this
section here reminds me of my cousin Debbie. I call her the seam ripper queen.
So that was a lot of fun. And then Sweet Pea also has what's called freeform table runners. And they have at least, right now they have a huge sale. I went on there this morning and I thought, you better get off of here right now because you got to get out of here, get up to Moscow. But they have these freeform table runners. And what's nice is you can pick any of your bundles you have. You mix and match your bundles, but I'm going to move this as close as I can to the camera so you can see this stitching and how it does these individual, you do these in there's 3-part sections, and they're so much fun to do these individual little stitching. And there's 4 different kinds. There's a Christmas one and there's a Valentine one. And so your theme is the actual quilting that's in the background. And it's so wonderful to use your favorite fabrics and make fun little table runners. These fit perfect across those cubicle, what are they called? The things that hold all the cubes that you slide the drawers in and out of. I've got one that's got 8 cubes and it sits in my living room and I can decorate the top. but these fit perfect across the top, and they're called freeform table runners. So that's also on Sweet Pea. This is one that's another one of the Sweet Pea designs, but I brought it so you could see the actual difference. And again, this one's got feathers on it. It's got feathers, all round feathers and the pointy feathers. And so I'm just going to drag this across right about there. And this one I haven't obviously done the binding, but this was a Fun in the Sun was the fabric, and I just wanted something for summer. And again, it's got flamingos on it. Big surprise.
There's no end to what you can do on your embroidery machine.
That's where this comes in. So I sewed, just some tumblers, but I wanted to background quilt all of the tumblers. So what I did is I put it on the embroidery machine, and we're going to talk about hoops for just a second. But I took this and did all the quilting using the embroidery machine because I suck at quilting freehand.
And look how cute her backing is.
So this one has flamingos on it. Big surprise again. And I just stuck on the back. I didn't care that it matched. And I stuck some extra fabric with flamingos on the back. So those are just really fun things. But that's not all you can do. Mary Beth did this wonderful freestanding lace, this cute windmill that's 3D. You do every bit of this in the hoop, including the attaching them together, all in the hoop. And they have all the tools that you use to get these little loops. There's some little loops down here that join them. And it makes little eyelets. And it is such a cute little thing. And they have the OESD. This one's by OESD. They have some of the most wonderful. They've got an Eiffel Tower. They've got a 3 or 4. I mean, it's got to be this tall, 1.5 feet tall, 2 feet tall. That's a haunted house for Halloween. And they've got all kinds of really fun things. So the embroidery machine was wonderful with this kind of stuff. And then Mary Beth also did this one. And this goes on the top of the tree. And of course, so she's got the little fairy lights package so that this can be lit up on top of your tree. And it's just really, really, these are really fun things to do. And that's part of what kind of drew me away from always doing sewing.
This ain't your grandma's embroidery.
Yes.
It's like
it's
you
wonderful.
can do
wonderful
anything
stuff.
on them.
And as we talked about some of our other designs that are favorites, I love gnomes. Sorry, I'm trying to get this going the right direction. I love gnomes. So anything I can do when I make mug rugs, I'm not looking at comments, or you better, I'm sorry. I'll let you go on there and look at comments for a minute. These are fun little, cute little projects you can do. And if anybody needs to know any of those, I can give them where they got lots of gnome designs. And then, of course, we got to say something about these guys for Christy, because, we all know if she doesn't mention her chickens at least once in a life, she's probably sick. So, but I have so much fun with the embroidery machine that in honesty, I have to tell you, I rarely quilt anymore. I do lots of wall hangings and lots of placemats and mug rugs and table runners, but I just rarely do a full-size quilt anymore. And it's because it made that much of a difference in how much I love to do embroidery. And so those were all the projects we wanted to show. I'm going to reach back here. We're going to look at the comments really quick and see. Sandy, is there anything any questions I need to answer?
No, but Misty, we can sure help you out with a machine if you're interested.
Like I said,
Those
they're
$550
$1,000 off.
Can't beat it.
I want to talk for a second about the difference between the 500 and the 550E. They are exactly the same machine, except the 550E will actually do a larger project. And I'm going to show you the frames, the hoops, sorry. I keep calling them frames. Now I got to get up for a second, so excuse me for a minute. And I got to grab these. Now I'm going to show you why it's important to know this, and why would I get machine B when I could settle for machine A. So my very first machine, I bought the 500, which is currently $19.95 on sale. And the largest hoop in that machine is this one. It's called the RE28B, and it holds a good size. It would do these designs that I showed you. So it's called an RE28B. But
Which RE stands for rectangle.
rectangle, yeah, sorry. But the 550, their hoop, it's right behind you. Can you grab that? By comparison, you can see that hoop is significantly larger. And the reason that's important is because when you're doing a project and you come across something and you go, man, I just wish this was a little bit bigger. That's where the RE36 comes in. So it's quite a bit larger. And I'm sure the number 2836, it's not inches. It's got to be some other designation. But anyway, they're wonderful hoops. And then if you decide, well, I want to do all my background quilting and I don't want to have to mess with, we have two other things. They have sticky hoops for doing towels where you put your project on here and it sticks to the back of the sticking here. So we have sticky hoops and we can order it for any machine. Well, most of them. Very few that we can't order for. And we also have a magnetic hoop. And the magnetic hoop. Yes, because you can take this project and it snaps right inside that magnetic hoop and you can put it on there and line it up really easy. They're wonderful to have those hoops. So
You just open it up.
this, oops,
Slides
sorry. I can't see the,
You said it slides?
Yeah, it's got a sleeve on it.
oh, I see. There we go.
Got to be smarter than the box.
Oh, nobody told me I had to be smart in the box to do this. Okay. Oh, this one's the,
And you need to be, when it says it's a snap,
Oh,
it
this one's
snaps.
not the
not the
snap. This is the magnetic. Or me sticky hoop, sorry.
I will go.
No,
get
this is
one.
magnetic. It's just
It's a
missing.
magnetic frame. It's missing part of it. Yeah.
Mary Beth didn't read the words. She
Oh.
just looked at the picture.
Sorry. Anyway, the snap of the magnetic hoop. You don't ever want your finger to be in the way. So let me just say that because I've done that a few times.
It
And there were a
hurts.
few words I hadn't even learned in the military that I said. So, auto quilter, build a snowman. Thank you for the compliment. The Lori Holt quilts, I have to tell you, Christy conned me into doing some of these. I started doing the embroidery of the Lori or the regular applique Lori Holt quilts, and I love doing it. But a couple of them I started out with, I decided when I did, not bake sale, the first one I did, Be Happy. I did 3 at one time because I was making one for me and one for Christy and one for Katie. And so I literally made every block 3 times. By the time I finished those 3 quilts, I didn't want to do any more Lori Holt quilts. But of course I did. I did them all because I loved them. But I wish Lori Holt would come out and with embroidery designs. She loves applique and she does a lot, and I don't see that happening. But if it did, I would be jumping up and down doing more Lori Holt embroidery quilts. But right now, Kimberbell has filled that void. So between all the Kimberbell designs, and I know, was it last week's live, Mary Beth?
Yes.
Last week's live, huge Mary Beth. I mean, they did, Mary Beth and Christy got all those.
Sorry.
Sorry. You do your thing.
It's not the
Okay.
one.
You can look at that live and see all the different Kimberbell items and different CDs they have that you can do so many beautiful things with. And even the Christmas quilt, Cup of Cheer, I leave that in my house hung up all year long.
It's
because
beautiful.
Everybody comes in, they all comment on that. It's so much fun to do those individual aspects. But now I think we're at the halfway mark, aren't we? We're at 1:19. We still could
Yeah.
talk about 5 more minutes. So anybody have any questions they want to ask about machines or anything related to embroidery? And then we will start selling some fabric. Oh, here's the snap
Oh,
hoop.
here's the, yeah.
Okay, so the snap hoop comes with this piece, which is the frame. Then it has a kind of like it's not styrofoam, but it's plastic. But you store it, always store it with them together, because if you don't, what ends up happening is your frame will lose its strength. So they tell you to always store this plastic in the hoop. But this green piece snaps onto this frame when you don't have that piece. Do you want me to take it off?
Take it out of the plastic.
Okay, you sure? I didn't want to take and open this up without.
And I really like the magnetic hoop when like you're doing something a little bit heavier that you can't get into your hoop, regular hoop, because it will only stretch so far around the inner piece. So that's when I go to the magnetic hoop, and it holds it. You just pull it tight, get everything situated, and put it in your machine.
Now, I want you to just listen for a second, and then I'll show you, okay?
Don't let it go all the way.
Move your fingers.
Okay, so I have not let go of that. My finger's holding that there. But when you let go of that, that thing is so tight, they actually put a little divot here. Let's remove that.
Sometimes
Okay.
when you slide it, it
Okay.
helps.
This has a little edge in order to help you get your finger under there to lift that, because otherwise, and this magnetic hoop comes in a big size and a small size. So you can actually, I have both of them for the machine. So in case I want to do a little 5x7 project or a bigger project. So
And let's see,
the question was,
Chris, you can use it for anything. You could not to sew a quilt, but if you're going to like do the your own quilting on the quilt,
right.
Regular embroidery, towels, any of the freestanding stuff, you can use your magnetic hoop for anything. If it becomes your favorite hoop, use it for everything.
Yeah.
It's just a very good versatile hoop. And the price ranges are dependent on the size and the machine that it will fit. So you would have to check with Christy on that. If it doesn't show on the website, just give them a call and they can look it up for you and give you a price.
You would use the difference anytime you're using stabilizer, and stabilizer is, we all want to save money on buying stabilizer because stabilizer is expensive. And so what we do is we use the smallest hoop for the project that we need. So if you have a little 5x7, you don't want to use the great big, the big hoop, because you're using stabilizer for that whole project and you're going to end up with all this extra to cut away. So you do want to have the different size hoops so that you can save yourself in money and stabilizer. And I always save the extra. I always cut that extra stabilizer off. Sometimes you need to float a piece under your hoop for extra stability. Those little extra pieces you cut off are perfect for that. So
yes, like when I do freestanding lace, I use the smallest hoop I have, and then once I get it hooped, then I will slide another piece in. And the reason I like to do that on the freestanding lace is because when you get it wet to dissolve your stabilizer, then it makes it stiffer and it just looks nicer when it's completed.
yes, it does. And
So-
it makes it stay really good and firm. These, a lot of these ones like this, when you have, besides stabilizer, for a lot of the projects, you also are attaching a fabric to the back of your fabric called Shape Flex. And it's called SF101.
Well, that one's used in the freestanding lace one.
And Shape Flex is really, it's a project or a product I buy in mass quantity and then buy it all at once because you use it on everything. What is this for, Mary Beth? I'm sorry.
The
Oh, this
freestanding
is,
lace projects, it makes
Oh.
it really stiff.
yes.
Mm.
Like that little piece. You
If
can
you're
see-
doing the
Yes,
stand
this
up.
particular stabilizer by OASD is called Fiber Form, and she used it in this to help give really super stability so that the sides of this are nice and firm and it
Show
holds
them
up.
the little piece. You can, the
It's
little piece
taped.
by your elbow.
Oh, this piece.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
See,
you can
here's a
bend it.
little sign that you can see that this, I mean, I'm holding it and it's just not flopping over at all. It's not quite as firm as like Peltex, but it's close.
Similar.
It's about half that thickness. So, okay, so we're kind of through that. We can always cover more of that in a
Before
future
you move
life.
on, though, I want
Okay.
to talk to you about toppers.
Oh, yes.
When you're doing a towel, you use your stabilizer. I like the wash away on the bottom of my towels because I like my backs to look nice and neat. But because of the looping of the terry cloth, you need a topper stabilizer, which also you can use a wash away, and that keeps your embroidery stitches on top of your towel so it doesn't sink down into the loops. So that's another topper or stabilizer that I use a lot of.
Yes. You'll find that once you get into embroidery, there are so many things that you can expand and do. And when you do that too, I think Christy will probably have future lives that she'll do some demonstrations on. That would be helpful too. So
And
we'll
once
do
you
that for
start
the future.
embroidering, it's kind of a trial and error to see what you work with best, what works best for the projects that you want to do, what you prefer. Like when I do towels, there's several different stabilizers that you could use, but my favorite, which I now know after doing about 200 towels, and I just love the wash away. So, but other people will use like a tearaway or a cutaway or whatever. So you learn what you like the best.
Yes. Okay. We've got somebody new, Kathleen.
Oh,
Welcome, Kathleen. We're glad to have you join us.
oh, my son is watching.
Your son is
Hi,
watching.
Robbie.
My daughter
See, you
thought
never
it
know.
was-
I always told Christy she could save these for posterity when I croak, you know. She could look back on them and laugh.
Now my heart is pounding. I'm nervous.
So I think we should do a giveaway, don't
Oh,
you?
yes. And
Okay.
I already have a word picked out.
Okay, so we have to tell you. Back in the day when Sandy and I were in the service, there were all these little, all the acronyms. OJT, that was way before they used OJT in civilian life, and TDY and all that stuff, temporary duty. But they had another one, AWOL,
That's one thing I never did. I never went AWOL, which
is?
away without leave.
No, it isn't.
What is it to you?
It's aging women oogling Lori. Lori Fabrics.
Okay, she's been out just a little
Okay,
too long.
maybe not. Okay, so
Okay.
we want you to type the word
Here's our first giveaway.
military. Yes. Shout out to those guys and gals in the military. Type the word military and you are in our drawing for a free giveaway. And do you guys usually put a time limit on it or something so that Jackie, you take care of that?
She spins a wheel. You'll see
Let's pick out.
the name come up on the chat now. You'll
Okay,
see.
yes. Pick out a couple things there, Sandy.
Let's see.
Let's give them. Let's pull out one of those 2.5-inch squares. Those are fun.
Oh, this would be so great to embroidery on. So
Okay.
we'll do that one.
Okay.
And let's see, what's a pretty fabric?
Oh yeah, you'll want to enter this giveaway. There's a free pattern here for some fun baskets.
Wouldn't this be cute on it?
A free
Do you want to do one of
fat
these
quarter and one of those. Just pull
too?
that
This
out.
one would be pretty.
Okay. So go ahead and let her rip there, Jackie. You find us a winner. You got to type the word military.
Hey, thank you, Kathleen, for your service. She was a whack.
A whack?
That was before my time as Women's Army Corps.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, mine was
wasn't-
WAF, Women's Air Force.
I wasn't considered a whack.
I don't remember what they called the gals in the Navy. Somebody in here has been in the Navy, though. I remember that. Okay. Jackie's going to run the magic thing that tells you who wins.
Here we go.
And the winner is
Mel Dumas.
Mel Dumas.
Yay, Mel.
Yay, who? Okay, so you're getting one of these fun little 2.5-inch squares, mini origami pack, Princess Rose, and it says fall of 2015. This was mine in my stash.
It's almost
No way.
vintage.
Anyway, fun. Lyceum, you can't really see it very well. So anyway, that you get a fat quarter and a pattern of baskets. Sorry.
And if you
Fun
get an
baskets.
embroidery machine, you can embroider on this
On that,
pattern. It would be
yes.
so cute.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so let's give this to Mel.
we
That goes
did.
to Mel.
We did Christy's word. We have to take a drink.
Oh, For you,
Oh.
Christy. Cheers. There's not a margarita in here. Nope.
But it's still good.
Okay, so now it's time to sell some fabric. So the first thing we're going to do, and again, Sandy and I are very good at this, so we're going to just
We'll
kind
do
of
our
stumble
best.
through. So this is item number 2,
Oh.
and it is
Are we given the number first?
30. Yep, item
Oh.
number 2. It's $32.50. We only have one of these, and it is by PB Tex. It's called Santa Monica. It's got some beautiful, fun colors. Santa Monica, number 2.
I can't see
Just
one.
put, do they just write number 2 on the comment?
Yes.
You
Yep.
just comment number 2. And here's all these fun fabrics, beautiful colors. Santa Monica, just comment number 2. Okay.
This one's pretty.
Do I have that price right, or did I say that wrong?
No.
Okay, I thought it was wrong. Okay. This one's number 3, and it's $39, regular $60. And it's called Feathers and Flowers. And these are all PB Tex at first. We'll tell you when we change. So these are PB Tex. There's a panel with all these little birdies on here and some feathers. And then there's some beautiful soft colors. I got to turn right to the camera. Pinks and some greens and taupes and some pretty flowers and some birdies and feathers. Oops, sorry, feathers.
It's really pretty, kind of like pastel-y colors.
And if
Gorgeous.
anybody wants to see something again, because we're kind of retarded at this, please ask and we'll be okay. We understand. Okay. These are Christmas ones. We're still in PB Tex.
I'll let you just keep that
Okay.
one.
It's number 4, regular $70, and it's $45.50. $45.50 for number 4. We have 2 of these. It's called Ornamental Christmas. These are all fat quarters. There's 16 fat quarters. I forgot to tell how many were in those others. That wasn't very smart of me. Okay, so forgive me, guys. But these have plaids and green. See, Christy's really good at this. She makes this look so
I know,
easy.
it makes it look easy.
She makes it look easy, and
My
it's
arms
hard
were
to
so
do
thick
this.
last week.
It's got all these lovely colors and these beautiful flowers, and me and flowers. I love flowers and ornaments.
Laura, the answer to your question is yes, they are fat quarters.
These are all fat quarters. Everything I'm showing you for sale right now is all fat quarter bundles. Okay, so this one again, it is 16 fat quarters, $45.50. It's number 4, and I have 2 of
Hold
these.
on, we need to clarify. Quilting with Helen.
Number 4. That's
Oh,
the
you
number.
wanted number 4. Somebody
Yeah,
was
that was
asking
the
about
number.
number 3.
Okay, so let me go back up here. I don't know how to go back and look at.
Right there.
Mary Beth, can you scroll back and see?
3 is a fat quarter bundle, yes.
Yes, 3 is a fat quarter bundle. I'm sorry. We're going to get better at this.
Wait, Quilting with Helen. She wants the one that is PB
Okay,
Tex.
so number 4,
Is that number 3?
Quilting with Helen, you got one of them, and Kathy Banks, you got one. Okay, so now the next item.
Yeah, that's it so far.
2 of
Okay,
them.
another PB Tex. This retails $42. It's on sale for $27.30. The number is 5. This is called Ayana, Ayana. And it is, again, floral. Lots of pretty blue floral, pinks, greens, some green in here. Oh, Christy, how do you do this? Oh, my Lord. And black.
I think she takes
The
off
smaller
one
one.
side of the ribbon.
Christy, she might be.
You
She's
can
used to do
slide,
this.
yeah, you can slide them over. a
These
little bit.
pinks and greens are really beautiful. Red. They're just beautiful colors. Anyway, Ayana, $27.30, number 5. I have 2 of them.
I can't do it.
Okay. And anything anybody wants to see when we're done, we can always show you one more time. Okay, this one I got to pull up because I will never be able to show you this without remove the plastic. Okay, this is number 6. Number 6, PB Tex. It's called Hoppy Easter. There are 15 SKUs and 1 panel. So you have 15 fat quarters and 1 panel. Now the panel, besides saying Happy Easter, it's all in Easter colors, pinks, purples. There's eggs and bunnies and ginghams. And that one's my favorite color print. That's a mixed gingham, and it's got some purple flowers and say Happy Easter, and some whites with Happy Easter, and some carrots and pretty colored carrots and hoppity. And anyway, PB Tex, number 6, retail $68. It's $44.20. Okay. Okay, still with PB Tex. This one has 14 SKUs. It is number 7, so there are 14 fat quarters. Number 7, it's called Gemstones. And there's lots of pretty, none of these are all textured prints with kind of splotches of color. Gotta get this. I'm gonna kiss my daughter when she gets home and tell
Christy.
her.
This is
Oh
hard.
my gosh, I had no
Wait till
idea.
you can't move your shoulders too long.
I cannot believe how I'm gonna slide this off just a
I'll
tiny
get
bit.
these ready for you.
But yes, they've got really cute, pretty colors, gemstones. This one is aquas, purples, and
Yeah, that's easy. You can see that
there. See, I can't tell because I can't see the phone. It's too far away. I don't have my glasses on. So sorry, guys. You'll have to just kind of, number 7, $39, regular $60. That's gemstones. Another Christmas one, gnomes. This is number 8. We only have one. It's $68 retail, and it's $44.20. And it's cute little gnomes, winter wonderland, Christmas. Their Christmas shopping for their Christmas tree, and their snowflakes and candy canes.
Kind of out of the frame a little. There you go. I know it's hard.
Go back. Look here. So back a little bit. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. See, you guys, you got to know this is really. I'm just really. Of course, she's been doing it a long time.
Kudos to Christy.
Yeah,
this
kudos
is
to
hard.
Christy. She's going to watch this later, and she's going to laugh and say, "Mother, you are such
She's
a
going to
dweeb."
say, "You're fired."
Yes.
Oh, they all think you're doing
So
great.
number 8, $44.20. All those fat quarters and a gnome. Okay. Okay, this one is called Winterberry Floral. We're switching to Benartex. This has 19 fat quarters. I took off the price here. It's number 9. It's retail $78 and it's $50.70. And we have one. It's got a slight metallic. I'm going to try and get this way. Get my hand out of the way. We've got pinks and purples and greens. It's a kind of a, not really, it's not a forest green. It's got kind of a silvery green. And there's only one of these. And it's 19 fat quarters. Number 9, 78 retail. It's $50.70. Okay, let's put that one over here. Okay. And again in Benartex, this is number 10. It's called Red, White, and something blue.
True.
Red, White, and True. And there are, how many fat quarters? I'm trying to see. True.
Doesn't say.
It does say 13.
Okay.
Okay. 13 stars and stripes, 13 fat quarters. Okay, so hold it. There's the camera. There we go. Red, White, and True. Benartex. Okay, and the little hats. That's number 10. Retails $56. It's $36.40. $36.40. 13 fat quarters. Okay, this one we have 4 of because I liked it so well I accidentally ordered it 3 times. Man, I'm bad.
And she ordered multiples each of those 3 times.
Yeah, you had to order 2 at least. Okay. These are 18 fat quarters. It's called So in Love by Benertex. Retails for $78. It's $50.70 for 18 fat quarters.
So cute fabric.
So
Such cute
they're
fabric.
all sewing related. We've got needle and thread and cute stuff. There's 4 of them. Pins, thread, buttons, more buttons and thread and needles. One couple flowers and more light colors and dark colors. And there's 4 of them. Number 11, $50.70.
Totally worth it. So cute.
Okay. Oh, you said cute again. I hope
Trying
you
not
plan
to.
on stopping back on the way down to Lewiston.
I will. Let's see. Oh,
Okay, we're getting down to the end here, guys. This one is a puppy dog fabric. Again, it is by Benertex company, but it's by Canvas Studio. This is number 12. It's $39. It's called Think Positive. And there's all these cute little puppies and little puppy words. I made a whole bunch of placemats for Fritz, my miniature schnauzer, using this fabric. Cute little fabric. I made his little water dish placemat so he wouldn't be slobbering all over my floor, dribbling water everywhere. Little paws and bones and some more blue words and some blue puppies and some white paw prints and some bones and the white puppy dogs in the little dog house. Cute little fabric. And again, number 12, $39. Is the shipping thing always the same? $100 if you order $100?
Yeah, it's over 100. it's
Okay,
free,
so if you order $100, you get free shipping.
and they can tell us if they want us to hold it
Okay.
to bundle it with another.
Okay, so if you have something else that you've ordered and you want to bundle it, you just tell them in the comments. Make sure you say hold for whatever. Okay, for those who know somebody who loves to knit, this is a knitting fat quarter bundle. It's number 13. It's $44.20. I tell you how many SKUs there are, but do I know? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 SKUs. Okay. So this is all about knitting, and they're little sheep that are knitting, because heaven forbid that they be people knitting, but there's little sheep in here somewhere. So this is all about knitting fabric. Knitting cute balls of yarn. There's the kitty cats. Okay, I thought they were sheep. So cats, sheep, about the same, right? Hearts, kitty cats.
Cindy Shelley is saying hi, Reb.
Oh, hi. How are you, Cindy? Here's some more little balls of yarn. There are no sheep in here. They're all cats. Okay, I lied. They're cats. Cats and lots of balls of yarn. Born to knit, homemade, love to knit. So this bundle, number 13, $44. Okay, and a few more left. Now we're moving into Clothworks. Clothworks, this one's number 14. It's called Spring Has Sprung. I'm going to take, these are really pastel colors, very soft. This is what is that dog?
a Frenchie.
A Frenchie? Okay, so there's a Frenchie dog on here. I don't know if there are other dogs, but there's a Frenchie dog, spring flowers with little ducks, a little truck that's got cute little delivery things. That must be a panel. Pull that out, open it up. I'm sorry. I will put that back in there. Very neat, but that's so flippin' cute. Little Easter eggs, some flowers, the pretty gingham. Okay, so here's the panel.
Oops, upside down.
Okay, she's going to show you the panel. And then just flip it like this.
Okay, I wanted to show the last one there.
Okay.
Let go of that corner.
Here we go. Okay. And lots of dots in soft pinks and yellows, purples, greens. There's only one of these. Blues, some stripes,
If you
pretty
like
stripes,
pastels,
carrots.
you'll love this one.
Carrots, and some beautiful gingham with Easter eggs. Okay, so this one is Clothworks, number 14, $36.40. Okay, we'll bundle that up. Okay, so we've got a few left. This is also Clothworks. It's by Sue Zipkin, one of my favorites. It's 14 fat quarters on one panel. And guys, I have to apologize and tell you that Christy can look at this and this and this and be thanking people for their purchase. I want to thank you all. I'm sorry I can't see that far and I can't read these. So somebody else is doing that part. I apologize. Okay. This is number 15. It's $45.50. It's retail $70. It's called Sunny Fields by Sue Zipkin. It's a fat quarter bundle that has a, is this a panel, I wonder? That looks like a panel too.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's the panel. I just said it. 14 fat quarters on one panel. Oh my gosh. Am I observant or what?
You're observant.
Okay. This is one big panel, I think.
It is.
It is. So you'll have to stand back so they can see that one. Up this way, up and down this way.
Oh.
It's got a lovely house with a big sunflower field in front. Okay. And then with that, there are lots of sunflowers, butterflies, lots of flowers, butterflies. Oh, geez. Christy, kiss, kiss. Okay, purple butterflies, purple, and some dots on the back to kind of pull the whole thing together. Really cute. The brown from the center of the sunflower. Beautiful sunflowers in here. Okay, so that's number 15. I'm sorry, let me say one more time. It's 15, it's $45.50. Okay, this one is also by Clothworks. It's called Sanibel. It's themed of the beach and seashells and this color palette of this pinkish rose. It's not a pink and it's not a red. It's kind of that in between. What do you call that, Sandy?
Not pink, not rose, kind of in between.
Okay. Anyway, sorry guys, we had a little too much fun. Okay. Anyway, it's got a panel which is, I'm going to tell you.
Coral. Thank you, Lori.
Yeah, it has coral. Thank you. That's exactly what it is.
Or salmon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, all
It's
those
a little
are good
dark. Yeah,
colors.
it's a real bright salmon.
Mauve.
Flamingo. Hey, there we
Hey,
go.
there you go.
Okay, so it's got some.
You buy
you
it
know,
and you can call it whatever you want.
Yes, that's right. Okay, this has got lots of the pearl, lots of stuff on this panel, which we're going to have to eventually open up anyway. So we've got greens and blues and some pretty dots and some whatever that is, just splotches of color. Seashells. Obviously, I'm not have the technology and the verbiage that Christy uses when she describes these beautiful things. But lots of these pretty colors. And then look at this fun. It says relax, sun and sea, surf by the sea. We got seahorse and song of the sea, crab, and lots of shells and sand dollars. And it's very pretty. Anyway, and lots of pretty colors that go with it. And all those darling little critters. And that is number 16, $49.40. And it's called Sanibel. I don't know why they didn't call it Turtles of the Sea or something. Or, okay. Another embarrassing moment here. This is a really old fat quarter bundle.
But a really pretty one.
It's beautiful, but it's old. RJR Fabrics is not even in business anymore. They were bought by, I think Jason Yender bought them from in the beginning. RJR Fabrics. This is all sewing themed. So it's number 17. I'm going to tell you in advance. It's $50. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 fat quarters, all sewing theme. Buttons in aquas, teals. Oops, trying to get it turned the right direction back. Pinks, sewing machines. I'm not opening this. If you like the colors, everything's sewing themed. Buttons, flowers, needles, and sewing machines and scissors. Okay, RJR Fabrics. Number 17, $50. 20 fat quarters. Okay, and this is the last one. We got one left, and then Mary Beth is going to take over.
We got one more giveaway.
Oh, yes, and then we're going to do another giveaway in a minute, so don't run away. Okay, this is number 18. It's by Free Spirit. The design and the fabric is designer Verna Mascara. One of my very favorites because, again, I love her palette.
I do too.
Of
So
these
pretty.
soft browns and greens, a little bit of taupe, tan, yellows, pinks, and what did we decide? Coral.
Or mauve.
Or mauve.
Or pink. Or rose.
And so there's flowers and leaves and more flowers. And again, I don't want to open this one, but it is very beautiful fabric. The number 18, $57.
I think when this one is sewed together in a quilt, it would make the quilt look very vintage.
Yes,
very
beautiful.
elegant. It's beautiful fabric.
Vintage in color, but not vintage in the design. Those fabrics are
Oh,
really
yeah, it
very
doesn't look
pretty
old.
modern
It's
fabrics.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so unless anybody has any questions for us, Sandy and I are going to turn this over to Mary Beth because,
Right after we do another giveaway.
yes, right after we do, see, that's why I brought Sandy.
So
She'll keep me on task.
on this giveaway, we want you to write favorite.
You got to use the word favorite.
Yep, you have to use the word favorite. Doesn't matter if you use caps or lowercase, but then list your favorite vendor or designer.
And by vendor, Riley Blake, Maywood, Wilmington, put who you love. Moda, who's your favorite vendor or your favorite designer? But you must use the word favorite.
Kathy, yes, you can see number 2 again. Hold on. Number 2.
Okay, so number 2.
All of these have not been picked.
Okay, number 2 is Santa Monica. And it is, I'm going to show you the side where you can see the color palette. Okay, and they're florals in pinks and greens and reds. I'm going to pull this down
There's
just a
some
little
orange
bit.
in there.
Orange and teal or aqua. There's, God, how did she do this? She's got hands of, well, first of all, she's got hands that can hold on to stuff. Roses that are done in, what do you call that kind of artwork?
Pretty.
Paintbrush artwork.
There you go.
Like paintbrush.
Stenciling.
Stenciling kind of, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that one's number 2 called Santa Monica. Put that one over. Does anybody have anything else they want to see again?
My son said his favorite is Carhartt.
Carhartt. Okay, we still have 2 of the Sew in Love left.
Those have not sold yet.
And we have 1 Ornamental Christmas left. Ornamental Christmas is number 4. And again, here's the palette on the side. And it's all ornaments and beautiful floral with a good spattering of some greens and whites and reds and plaids. Okay.
Somebody, oh my goodness, you
Oh, I
guys,
forgot to tell them how much number 4
number
was.
12, regularly $60 for $39. And remember, look at all these beautiful.
Little puppy
Your
dogs.
pet would love a little quilt or a basket liner. Look at how cute these fabrics are.
Okay. Let's see.
Again, number 12, $39.
Okay. Number 4, do we have the price on number 4 again? I didn't have that one.
Number 4.
Here's the number, but I don't know where the price went.
Oh, it's
Mary
probably
Beth
on
has
the
it in
other
her
one.
spreadsheet. Okay.
Oh,
Which
Mary
one's
Beth,
that?
can you
Number
tell us
4?
number 4?
Did I not put a price on that?
Well,
was
it's
on the
probably
other
on
one.
the other one.
Oh,
sorry.
I can handle that one. Okay.
Okay.
It's at 45.50.
$45.50 is number 4. And that's this one that has the beautiful ornamental Christmas. And it has just all the pretty ornaments, dots. Beautiful. This is really beautiful fabric. I'm going to use this to make, I have one at home, of course, too. I'm going to use that to make one of those table runners, the freeform table runners from Sweet Pea. By the way, all of these, Sweet Pea, Kimberbell, and OESD, if you go to the RebsFabStash website, there's a link at the top that says partners. And if you click on partners and then you order through Kimberbell, OESD, or Sweet Pea from that website, what happens is they give a little kickback to Christy, which helps her support these lives.
Also, Amazon.
Oh, she does on
She
Amazon
has,
too.
if you do Amazon through Chrissy's link too, then that helps her out. And that keeps her in fabric that she can sell to all of you wonderful
Yeah.
ladies
Yeah,
and
there's
guys.
almost every fabric shop in Lewiston's out of business except one. I think there's only one left down there. So it's tough market for people right now. So they'll take anything. If anybody has anything else they want to see, we have the Hoppy Easter left and the gnome one. Hand me that gnome one more time. The blue aqua there.
What number is it?
This one's number 8. It's
Yeah.
$44. It's called Wheeling Winter. And there's all these cute little gnomes that are wheeling around. And we will show you the panel really quick. And here's I'll show you one of the fat quarters just because I accidentally opened that one. It's got all these darling little gnomes. Now you guys might not be as wacko about gnomes as I am, but I love gnomes. And so I get a little carried away with them. But
Is this in the screen? I can't tell.
yes, it is. And just keep going this direction and we are good. So that one is Wheeling Winter and it is number 8. It's $44. Okay, so with that, you can just sit those all together and
I'll put this back
we'll
up.
get those bundled up. Okay, we are
Let's
going
run
to,
let's show them what they're going to win.
oh yes,
Win
let's,
our
the winner.
giveaway.
Did we give our winner? Do we know who it is yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's see.
This
This
one?
one. Oh, I'd already picked
Nope,
that
this
one.
one's better.
Okay, then we got to find a fabric that matches.
Oh, they'll find, I'm sure they match. Let's just do one of these. Let's do this. Here, this is good. These two.
There you
Okay,
go.
so the winner, which Jackie's is
M. Tyner.
Tyner. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes, you are winning a cute pattern, a fat quarter and this is called Wild by Nature, a Maywood Studio, cute little 2.5-inch square mini charm pack. And we will get those out to you. And if you don't have an order today, they'll hold it for your next order or they'll mail it in I think that can go first class. So they'll work that out with you.
This is for giveaway number 2.
Okay, Mary Beth, are you ready to rock and roll?
I think so.
Mary Beth is our esteemed manager and she takes and does everything.
And thank you for bearing with us. We had
Yes.
fun.
It was fun. Yeah, thank you for putting up
My
with
heart
us.
finally
Sorry.
settled down. We had
I-
a couple laughs.
Yes, I have to apologize because it's just Christy makes it look so easy. I just figured it would be really easy to set
Oh,
up there.
that's why we said yes,
flip
because we
fabric.
thought it would be
Yes,
easy.
we said yes. So
It's
next
not.
Next time, talk to me.
next time, Mary Beth is going to do it. Okay,
Bye,
ladies. Bye,
everybody.
everybody. We're going to get out of the camera here.
You got that one? I'll take everything.
Then that way I'll leave you a chair so that you can. And we're going to get our stuff out of the way here.
Thanks, guys.
Well, we sure had fun.
Yeah, you gave me a nice break. Like this here. Okay. I feel like I need a booster.
That's what I
Christy's
thought.
head is always in the middle, and mine's. Hang on, let's move this down a bit. That's better. Should have moved that for you guys. Hi, everyone. Kind of saw who's here today. See a lot of names I know. I don't know the names as well as Christy does, but I'm getting there. So we're going to change gears a little bit. Did you enjoy having Reb and Sandy with us? Isn't that fun? All right. It's always good to see new faces, right? Okay, let's see if I can get set up here. I'm going to have two computers going, mine and Christy's. So I'm going to do both jobs today. All right. See how this goes. Jackie's behind the scenes. Thank goodness. Everyone say hi to Jackie. She's the trooper. All right. This one goes with that one. I got to get my mice to the right computers. All right. So loved the explanation from Reb and Sandy about the embroidery. I started embroidery about 7 years ago, but then I didn't do it for a long time until I came and worked here. And we did an embroidery workshop, and Sandy came and joined us, and I learned more from her than she could have learned from me, because I was very much in learning phase. So now I've just done a few and I feel more confident, and yeah, so I like doing the lives and everything, the virtuals that we do. I make a lot of mistakes, but that's okay because it makes it more fun. Okay, guys, see ya. You heading out? Okay. They're hitting the road. I thought they were going to hang around a bit, but I guess not. Anyway, let me take a deep breath here. Just in case I say a word, get my drink close. All right, guys. I was thinking, what is this favorite? What are we doing here? Did I miss something? Did they ask you a question? Or was this? Oh, this was for the drawing. Got it. Let me scroll down. I got to keep track. I, too, am not as good as Chrissy at watching all these. Well, hi, Tony. And quilting with Helen. I'm going to assume your name is Helen, but that might not be the case. Hi, Mel, Laura, White Squirrel. Oh, they were great, weren't they? This is wonderful to have a bit of a break. Hi, Jerry. Okay. And there's everyone saying hi to Jackie, too. That's great. She is wonderful. Keeping everything up there. Okay. So as Reb said, if you have questions about the embroidery or anything, I'll see if I can answer them. If we need to go back and look at something, all their stuff is still kind of here. So I can always dig it out and look at it. I'm going to, the product is a long way away over there. So I'm just going to pull some of it forward. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about some more embroidery products. We have gone over a lot of Kimberbell lately. So we talked a lot about the freestanding lace or Reb did, and about the lovely, you can see that sitting down there in the camera. And then this windmill. I was so excited. Reb said, oh, I want to make that windmill. And I was like, oh, I've made something you haven't made yet. That's so exciting. So I had fun making this for Christmas. And there's a whole village that goes with it. I don't know if you've all seen it on OESD, but isn't that just fun? I felt like I was a kid again, playing with Legos, sort of, kind of, when I put it all together. Let's see if I can get that straight in the picture. And look at the little windows. Can you see those? They look like glass, don't they? It's just an open stitch. And I can show you on that little sample. The reason this was available to show was, oh, holding it to the wrong thing. Let's see that one side of the window? Mary Beth ran out of bobbin thread and didn't notice. So I finished it off and left it that way. So, but just in case you're curious about how this works, I'm going to show you. I've got a nubby on my windmill here. So these are called alligator clamps. Look at those suckers. And look, let's see if I can get it to where you can see it. Put it by my hand. That's probably best. I don't know that you can see this. See that little clamp? Look at that guy. That's why it's called an alligator clamp, I think. Anyway, so what you're going to do is, see here, I have a loose connection. So once you've embroidered all your pieces, then you get them all together and follow the instructions very carefully so you put it together right. And this little nubby here is going to go through this little hole here to assemble it. And I have to do it from the inside. Now this is going to be interesting to do this on this little tiny screen. So I'm going to put the clamp through the hole, which I'm going to have to do in front of me. Hold on. Okay, so I've got it through the hole now. Can you see that there? Okay, and open it up and grab the little nubby that they embroider on. So now I've got the nubby. Whoa, there's the nubby, and I'm going to pull it through with the clamp. Sometimes they're a bit tricky. I wondered how to store this thing because I thought if I pull it apart, I'm going to have to put it all together every year. And I thought, I don't think I like that idea. And they do actually say that it weakens it if you do it too much. Boy, this one's really tough. Oh, this is where we have fun with our Lego. Okay, I'm going to push the scissors further, the clamps further in to make that hole a little looser and see if that helps. Got to get it in there to get the clamp on there. Okay, now let's see if I can do it. Maybe this was one reason why this one didn't get done. Okay, I think I got it. It's usually easier than that, but there, success. Got the little nubby through the hole. So that's how you assemble this whole thing. And then also for some of the structures, you kind of need a dowel. I had to run out and get a dowel. I couldn't find the right size. I had my husband looking everywhere for a dowel so I could assemble this thing. But the dowel is right here at the back and then goes through to the front. So the little windmill turns around. Isn't that just cute? Cute, cute, cute. Drink, drink, drink. Lots of water. Okay, there we go. I don't have water with me today. All right. So there is the back door and the fancy front door of your windmill. Now, I'm going to show you in a little bit. I've got thread kit colors that go with this village or with this windmill. And so I'm going to have those available for sale here in a little bit. And we also have, I think, most of the things that you need to make these items. So they're kind of fun. Well, let me give you a close-up on the Christmas tree star. It's got lots of little holes in it. It's got some gold glitter facings. Can you see that? And some silver ones. Like this big one at the bottom is silver. There. That looks gold in the picture. Huh. Is that a gold one? That's a gold one. That's why. And there's a silver one. Okay. So again, you just do all the little pieces and they take you step by step through it. And it works like a charm. It's great. I've got some lights up in it, but my batteries are dead. So they don't light up very well. So I'm going to show you some products that you can use to make those. So that'll be fun and exciting. Let's see. What do you want to start with? Do you just want to go through all of those? I would cut small strips of Velcro. Ooh. I don't know that that would even work because I don't know that it would stick to the embroidery, but you could sure give it a try. I'm game for anything. That's so cool. Hi, Sherry. Was it Cherie? Cherie, I think, right? Okay. And then there's Whitney. Okay. All right. Yes, Tony, you definitely need to try this. I just did it the first time at Christmas and it looked complicated, but it really wasn't. The OESD instructions are really clear. And they take you through step by step. And like Reb was telling you, if you go on to our website at the top of our webpage, it has partnership links. And if you go through that link to OESD, then buy whatever you're going to buy, we get a kickback. And so that really helps us with running the store and everything. So that's really good. And sometimes they have really nice sales. So Christy gets kickback and you get a good sale. So that's always good. All right. Hang on. I got to go get my cart because it got pushed out of the way. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. What if we go through stabilizers first? I'm going to show you all the stabilizers that we've got in stock right now for, from OESD. For the freestanding lace, which these products are, you're mostly going to need wash away. Okay, so I'll show you the wash away first. Let's see, wash away. Plus. Hang on. Thought there was another one. Boy. Okay. So the wash away, just like, you know, the other wash away that you use for other things like the snowflakes and other embroidery projects that you just need to do in the hoop, but you don't want there. It's really easy to do with the aqua mesh. So this is OESD's aqua mesh wash away. It's 20 yards by 10 yards in this roll. Okay. And it is normally $41.95, and we've discounted it today, so you can get this for $35.66. So this would obviously be helpful in your large hoops. If you've got a Bonina and you use a mega hoop or a monster hoop, you're going to want this big roll rather than the shorter rolls. But one tip Reb didn't share with you was I like her keep all my cut-offs on the edges of the hoops. I started to be really frugal with my stabilizer, and I learned not to be quite that frugal. But if it is really big, I'll cut the edges off. And then I've actually sewn them together with a joining stitch on my sewing machine, if they're big enough to salvage, and we use them in the back of the hoop for the next project. So that's always a nice tip if you like to be frugal. All right, so this item is number, oh my goodness, try and get that in the camera. There we go. Item number 35 for the 20-inch by 10-yard aqua mesh wash away. Okay, so that's one product you're going to use for that. Then the other one for the freestanding lace project is this very stiff, like Reb was saying, it's kind of like Peltex, but not. Boy, I take this one up really well. Hang on a minute. There we go. I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like thickness-wise. Can you see that? It doesn't really feel as thick as Peltex, but you definitely need it to firm this piece up. I mean, you can see that this is actually quite stiff. Okay. So obviously you can imagine a structure. You're going to want to have it stand really nice. My next one's going to be the Eiffel Tower. I'm really excited about that one, but don't tell my daughter Fiona because that's going to be for her. So Naomi, if you're watching this week, you can't tell your sister. I don't think she's watching. So this is the fiber form that was what I just showed you from OESD. And this one is, how big? 10 inches by 2 yards. So I had this much left over from one roll after doing the windmill and the star. So, you know, I got 2 projects out of it and I had a little bit more. So that's good. And this one is regularly $14.99 and it's on sale for $12.74. And it is item number 40. Item number 40. Okay. So if you want that one, just go ahead and put your name down for that one. It seems weird that I'm not watching the spreadsheet at the same time. That's okay. Another product that you're going to want to use for that. Let me get these. Is Applique Fuse and Fix. And this is sort of like a heat and bond product, but I did notice it is slightly different and not to what I was used to with heat and bond when I use heat and bond. So, and again, I have some of that here I can show you.
Would you thank everybody again?
Will do, yep. Reb says, thanks everyone. She came in because Sandy forgot her drink. So she came in to get that and said to tell you guys, thank you again. Thank you for being here. All right, so the only difference with this from the regular like heat and bond that I use is the backside is actually kind of fuzzy and it feels a little thicker even than the heavy heat and bond. So, and it comes in sheets like this, and I believe these are 8.5 by 11. So You're going to run these through your printer with copy the design off the internet and then run it through your printer. And then you're going to cut the pieces out following the instructions. And then those you iron onto this, and then you cut them all out, if I remember correctly. It's been a few months since I did this. Anyway, so the applique, fuse and fix, is normally $19.99, on sale for $16.99 today, and it is item number 42. Item number 42. And that's the applique, fuse, and fix. Okay, another thing that was helpful is a press cloth. So OESD, we have the OESD pressing cloths here. They are normally $6.99, on sale for $5.94. Item number 43. And why, I hear you say, do we need a pressing cloth? Well, anytime you're going to press anything that's embroidered, you want to use a pressing cloth over the embroidered part so that you don't ruin the embroidery at all. So for instance, when I was doing this, oh, hello, my screens just went weird. Huh. Okay. When I was doing this in the hoop for the day at the spa, obviously it's partially embroidered, but then I had to do some pressing in the hoop. So you put your cloth on it so that you don't ruin the embroidery. So that's always important too. So the pressing cloth was item number 43. Okay. Chris wants one of those. And Whitney, cool. I highly recommend them. Okay. Let's clear my area a little bit here. What else did I need? Oh, yes, of course. Well, we have some wash away tape for securing items in your hoop, which is always helpful. And this one is wash away tape, not the paper tape that I'm used to using. And this is item number 49, regularly $5.99, on sale for $5.09. And it is number 49. Whoops, let's get that in the frame. There we go. Item number 49. Price on that is $5.09. Very helpful, very useful. All right, now the three items we've been looking at. I had those somewhere. Where did those go? Ha. So, I was showing you how to get that loop through the hole. Well, when you're constructing this and you've got that loop through the hole, you don't want it to disappear like it did on me. So we've got these little clips, and they're called button clips. Let's see how close I can get up here. There, just little claws, just little clips. So that once you've got that loop through the hole, you can grip it with one of these so that it doesn't disappear back inside and you have to do it all over again. So we have those in stock. Those are called button clips. There's a little bag of them. There are, well, it's a mystery amount inside. There's probably, well, at least 8, if not more, of those. Okay. And they're normally $4.99 for this package, on sale today for $4.24. And that is item number 50. All right. So that's another thing that I highly recommend. I didn't have those originally, and it was a bit tricky, but they're very helpful. So you want to keep those. And then the alligator clamps, like the one I was using right here. That's very useful. This is normally $21.99, and they're on sale for $18.69. And I am not keeping up with comments. Let me scroll down here a bit. Okay, so this is item number 51. Probably quite useful for other things too. So item number 51 for the alligator clamps. That's those. I did get those originally too, so that was helpful. Okay, now somewhere in here, you're probably wondering, maybe, no, somewhere oh, here they are. Lose my head if it fell off, and something just fell off the shelf too, so hopefully it's all good. All right, so how do we make the holes in the freestanding lace? Well, we use this handy dandy tool called a punch tool and kind of wish I hadn't worn a black and white shirt because I don't think you can see this very well back here. Okay, so on this item here, I don't know how well you can see with these lights. They're kind of glaring. There we go. You can see there are different size holes, like really tiny ones up here, and they get bigger down here. Where am I pointing? Here. There. So there are different heads in this tool here, and you just unscrew it. And you can change out. I'm trying to turn it. My fingers aren't cooperating. You can turn it out so you can get the different sizes. And there's a wide one, a medium one, and a very tiny one. And with this one, you want to make sure you use the right size tool, because when they do the embroidery, they do like a buttonhole stitch all the way around where you're going to cut the hole. And so you want to make sure you don't use too big of a punch tool at the end here, because then you'll cut into those stitches and then it'll unravel. So I wasn't as observant when I did this, but thankfully none of mine have unraveled. So always make sure you've got the right one in. So this is the tiny, teeny, tiny one. Now the fun part about this, let me put it back in here. I can't demo it to you because I don't have a mat in front of me, but I thought, oh, I don't need, I'll just use my regular mat. This thing will chew up your mat like nobody's business. So OESD also sells these two little teeny tiny mats. Look at these. They are like 2.5-inch squares, maybe. Little tiny things. They fit in my hand. And there's two of them there. So I'll give you the price on those two. But you definitely want these two together, because when you push down on this punch, you push down and it spins. I can't really show you it, but it spins around really fast, and that makes that really nice, clean cut. So these two products you definitely want, because I'd rather replace this than have to replace my big, big mat. Okay. All right. And then in conjunction with this is also new tips. So I'm going to give you the numbers for all of these. These are kind of fun. Have I lost people? Okay. All right. Okay. So here's the punch tool. It is normally $19.99. It's on sale for $16.99. And I don't have any in stock right now, but there are some on order and should be coming in. So that is item number 52. So we will be getting those in. So go ahead and get one of those if you'd like to do some of this freestanding lace. Also out of stock, because we sold some of these the other day on the live with the mini mats. This is normally $5.99 on sale for $5.09, and it's item number 56. 56 on that one. Okay, let me check this. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, all right. And then the refill tips, because if you do a lot of this, I think those tips are going to wear out, and you want to make sure they're nice and sharp, just like your rotary blades. This set of replacement tips is $12.95, on sale for $11.01, and it is item number 53. There we go. So those are the tools that you'll need for your freestanding lace projects. And I think we'll do a giveaway. How's that? So are you ready for a giveaway, Jackie? Yes, hopefully. All right. So we're going to do a related giveaway. Are you good, Jackie? I don't know if how she lets me know. This is so fun, doing something new. It's kind of scary too. Okay. I hope you're out there, because I don't see any new comments. Maybe it's my computer. Aha! It's finally. Maybe the internet's doing weird things. Now I see you guys. Okay. Well, maybe. All right. So we're going to do another giveaway. And I think I just show you the code, right, for the giveaway. And then you just write it down like crazy. All right. So the code this time for the giveaway is FSL, Freestanding Lace. FSL. If you just want to be out of the store, I'll text you if I need you. All right, FSL. There we go. Now it's spinning. All right. And give us a thumbs up if you've ever done a freestanding lace project, because I'm excited to see who might have done those. Christmas time, I was busy making Christmas stockings or putting names on Christmas stockings. I was a little apprehensive about doing that, but it worked out really well. So I was kind of excited about that. Okay, while that's spinning, oh, I'm supposed to tell you a story, huh? I'm supposed to tell you a story while that's spinning. Okay, well, speaking of Christmas stockings, I was very tempted to make a new Christmas stocking at Christmas time because my son brought his girlfriend over and they've been talking about getting married. But I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't make her a Christmas stocking for last year. But I definitely get to make it for next year because they finally set the date. And yes, they're getting married in July and I'm super, super excited. This is our first kid to get married and I am just jazzed. So you won't see much of me the last week of July. Someone else is going to have to help Christy with the lives that week. But I'm super excited about that. All right. Yay. Oh, I don't know if you have to do the punctuation. Oh, you have to include the punctuation in the giveaway word. Okay, so if you did it without the punctuation, sorry guys, my bad. You need to put the punctuation in. So F period, S period, L period. Yay! Tony's youngest is getting married in September. That's so exciting. All right. That's cool. There we go. Now we're getting some dots in that FSL. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Just go ahead and retype it. I didn't realize it was that sensitive. Oh, no. Helen's got a little S in there. You got to have a capital S. Go ahead and retype it, Helen. All right. I'm going to, no, I can't show you anymore. I want to show you more. Let's see who's won the prize. Let's see. We've got a little prize right here. How long does it go for? Anybody else got some fun events coming up this summer? Oh, Whitney. Whitney's daughter was supposed to get married tomorrow, but she dodged that bullet. Oh, okay. Maybe she'll find another bullet down the road that's more suitable. Oh, dear. That's funny. Well, maybe not funny. I don't know. Is that good? All right. It looks like we're spinning. Are we spinning, Jackie? Oh, here we go. And the winner is Tony Hagan. Yay, Tony. All right. Tony wins. So again, we've got another one of these little packages that I made up the other day that has, well, because our theme was cooking. So it has 3 foodie related fat quarters in here. You see those? And then a koozie, RebsFabStash koozie, and a couple of buttermints, yum, yum, and some recipes, 3 recipes that we included in our stash boxes last year. So anyway, so that goes to Tony Hagan. And I'll try and remember that. Being as I'm not writing it down. Okay, hold on. I'm going to write that in my spreadsheet. Hold on. Otherwise, I will forget. Oh, yeah. Okay, Tony. All right, gotcha. Okay, Tony, congratulations. That is cute, isn't it? All right, let's go through some more stabilizers that OESD has, and I'm just going to go through these pretty quick. So this one's a tearaway. It's a heavyweight tearaway. So again, it depends on what you're doing. Now, OESD is very good about telling you the weights of stuff, and I thought, is this really important? But after I did that freestanding lace, I realized, yes, it's very important to use the right product. So this one is 15 inches by 10 yards, Regular price $22.95, on sale for $19.51. And it is item number, if I can get it out of the lights, 37. Item number 37 on a heavyweight tearaway stabilizer. Here's another wash away one. That's the Aqua Mesh Plus, if you've ever used that one. It is 10 inches by 5 yards. So this is for your smaller hoops. Regularly priced $38.95, on sale for $33.11. And it is item number 36. Item number 36 for that one. Okay. Let's see. Pull up a few more here. And I'll keep leaning over. Okay. I was going to try and do them all in. Okay, here's another tearaway. This is a smaller tearaway, 15 inches by 10 yards. So still got 10 yards just for medium-sized hoops. So, and this is normally $53.95, on sale for $45.86 today. And it is item number 38. Item number 38. Those are the cutaways. All right, here's another tearaway. This is the Ultra Clean and Tear. This one feels a lot lighter. 15 inches by 10 yards. Regular price $19.95. On sale $16.96. It is item number 39. 39 for that one. All right. Then we get into the cutaway mesh, cutaway stabilizers. These are the ones I'm more familiar with using for applique projects and stuff like that. Kind of excited to try some new ones. So this is a fusible poly mesh that's a cutaway. Okay. And this one is 15 inches by 10 yards. Regular price $39.95, on sale for $33.96. And it is item number 32. 32. Okay. This one is just regular cutaway poly mesh, 20 inches by 10 yards. So this is for your big hoops. And regular price $35.95, on sale for $29.71. And it is item number 31. Item number 31. Now I have a medium weight cutaway, 15 inches by 10 yards. Medium weight. Regularly $23, on sale for $19.55. And it is item number 33. Item number 33 on that one. Okay, one more cutaway. This is the stable stick one. So if you need the sticky stuff, if you want to use your sticky hoop or anything like that. Okay, this one measures 10 inches by 10 yards. So again, this is for your very small hoops. It is regularly $48.95, on sale for $41.61. It is item number 30. There we go, item number 30. All right, one more cutaway, which is a black cutaway. So if you've got darker colors, you can use the black cutaway. And this is a poly mesh. 15 inches by 10 yards. Regular price $37, on sale for $31.45. And item number 34. 34 on that one. Okay, that's the stabilizers, guys. Now, I have to say that on this project, the freestanding lace on the tree topper, these glitter panels, so I had to put glitter sheets onto my fusion fix, fiber form. There's too many names. Okay, so on the fiber form. Now, this glitter sheet is a lot thicker and heavier than, say, for instance, the Kimberbell one. So if you're just doing light applique, I think the thinner one would be really good. But this thick one just kind of strengthens the structure when you're doing these structured freestanding lace pieces. So we're going to whiz through some of these. So these sheets are going to be 8 inches by 20. Regular price is $13.99. They're going to be on sale for $11.89. The gold one is number 45. The gold one is 45. So they're called Luxe Sparkle Vinyl. That's item number 45. This really nice rich red. It looks kind of orangey in the picture, but it's actually really nice red. And trust me, I know my reds. Again, on sale $11.89. This one, the red, is number 48. 48 on the red one. For the silver, you see the silver there. These lights are really bright today. Okay, silver one is item number, there we go, 46. Item number 46 on that one. Okay, and then we have a white glitter one. They're all sparkle ones, but the white one. So again, they're $11.89, and this is item number 47. Wrong way, wrong. 47 for the white glitter one. Okay. Oh, and it looks like I missed a project from the freestanding lace. Remember, I think I had to use this Badge Master. This is maybe it wasn't for the freestanding lace. I think I had to use this for something for OESD. Use on sheer fabrics. Use when all traces of the stabilizer must be removed. Yep, used to create freestanding lace and applique. So I probably did use it on those. This is 12 inches by 3 yards. Normally $15.99 for the Badge Master. And it's on sale for $13.59, and it is item number 41. So I did use that one as well for the freestanding lace. They give you a nice list on the instructions of what you need. So, and then one more, we have a topper. Like Sandy was talking about, she used a topper for quite a few of her projects. I think on the aprons, anytime you're doing embroidery on a fabric that's got a pile, like terry toweling or anything like that, or even a waffle towel, you're going to want to use this because sometimes the stitches will disappear into the project. So this way it keeps the stitches up on top. So this is normally $14.99, on sale for $12.74, and it is item number 44. Okay. All right, now I'll get to the fun stuff. I had fun making these kits this morning. So for the windmill, once again, if you didn't see the windmill, there he is. It's a little windmill. And like I say, there's a whole village. You can buy the pattern for the whole village, which looked like maybe 10 buildings. And this was one of them. But I did this. They have a monthly, Spree. It's called Spree. It's a monthly club that you can sign up for, and it has various projects in it. So I signed up for the Spree Club and got this in a whole ton of other designs, which was kind of fun. Haven't had time to use them, but I got them. And then I did another one to get the Eiffel Tower pattern. And you can cancel at the end of the month and just pick it up another month if you want. So that's kind of what I did. So I didn't buy the whole village. Anyway, but I did make up some thread color kits for these. If you're interested in these, this has the pink and the blue and the tan and the kind of really dark pinkish. I can't see it through the bag because the bag changes the color. So let me just show you. Even if you don't like the kit for this project, this is kind of a pinky red. And then there's a tan, which you can't see. There we go. You can kind of see it. Those lights just shine on that plastic. That's a pink. Well, you can probably see it better on the, and then the pale blue. You can probably see it better on the project. So those are the colors. You see those colors? They're just really pretty. And I just use that shabby, gingerbready looking fabric on the back there. Okay, so for isocord threads, normally $25.96. This little kit is for sale today, $22.07, and it is item number, item number 60. Item number 60, if you want those 4 threads. Now, I would have made kits with the white in too, but it calls for 2 of this size of spool, okay? And I only had 2, so I could only have made 1 kit. So I didn't use that. But if you want to buy some of these These are on sale today. Just your normal isocord reel. This is color number 0015, which is one of my favorite whites. And it is on sale from $6.49 for $5.52 today. And that is item number 61. And I have 2 of them. If you wanted to make one of these projects, you'd need 2. Or, like I do, I just buy the big old guy. Here's the big old guy. And this number happens to be my favorite number, the 0015. So normally these are $16.95, but on sale today for $14.41. And that is item number 62. So you'd obviously only need one of those, and you could probably do, I think I used 2 projects. I did use this and did it for 2 projects. So, and then one other thread that I found on the shelf that I thought might be interesting is the vanishing thread. So if you want to do a project, like some of the Kimberbell projects have fringes on their appliques. I know Deck the Palms, we needed this. So it's a vanishing thread that you can put in your bobbin. So we have a little spool this size, normally $8.95, on sale for $8.09, and it is number 63, the vanishing thread. Or if you'd like a larger one, wait a minute, this one has 200 yards, so just a little guy. This one has 1,500 yards. Boy, those lights are playing havoc on me today, aren't they? Okay, so this is the big one, 1,500 yards, normally $29.95, on sale for $26.99, and it is item number 64 for that one. Item number 64. Okay, are we all tired of that? Anybody else out there? Ooh, this is Grandma D. Grandma D, you just joined us. Cool. We were sort of doing, oh, Whitney says, the wrong bullet was a little too controlling. Oh boy. Oh boy. Girl's got to be able to travel places with her mama. I hope so, because that's what I intend to do. Anyway, well, that's it's plenty more fish in the sea, right? Okay. I'm going to kind of continue from Wednesday. We were doing a cooking theme, so anything that had to do with cooking or food. So I pulled some table runner and placemat kits. And so I've got some ones, designs by Juju. I've got the fabric kits that we sell with them. And I think these are the ones I have. You know what? I think I'll wait on that because my numbers are all messed up in the spreadsheet. Unless you tell me you want to see the Juju kits. Let me find my spreadsheet here. Sorry, I'm working on multiple computers here, which is not my thing. It's Christy's thing. So I've got them on sale today for 15% off. So if you want to see those, just let me know, and I'll be happy to go through those because I've actually got the samples to show you rather than just the kit. Some of the fabrics might vary a little bit in the kit, but other than that, I think you're okay. So let me know. I was going to show you the bird's nest and the stitch ripper, but we did that the other day. But one thing we didn't show you was this little guy. And the older I get, the more I'm thinking I need one of these. Look at that. Perfect vision magnifying lamp. Magnification 5 times. 3 lighting modes. And you can dim it, make it dim. Look at that. Illuminate your passion. I love that. I love that phrase. Should we open it up? Looks like kind of a small box for all of that, doesn't it? I don't know if I can open it without unsealing it. No, I can't. But magnifying lamp. Look at that. Okay. So this is normally $59.99. Today, it's $50.99. So if you're interested in one of those, so you can see your projects better, just type in number 59. There we go. Okay. I remember now what I was supposed to do earlier. Reb and Sandy sort of threw me off, and I got to find the piece of paper with the sales and the codes and the spiel that Christy normally goes through at the beginning. I don't know what Sandy and Reb did with it. What did Reb do with it? I can't find it. That's an old one. Hold on, guys. It's got to be here somewhere. So you want the code because we extended the code today. You know, Wednesday's code is now extended today. And it should have expired like probably an hour or so ago. But I had Jackie extend it so we could keep using it. Aha! I found the paper. All right. So on Wednesday, you got the code Spring Stitch, which was 15% off spring collection. And I hope you all know what that means more than I do. All I know now, so there's hundreds of items in there. The codes are valid on Facebook. And most products are for sale on Facebook. Okay, so that code is now extended to 4 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. So you've got another hour and 15 minutes that you can go on the website and use that. The new code, are you ready? So this is only for live sales. So if you don't get this code on the live, then you can't use it because we don't advertise this anywhere else. This is just for you guys. So the new code that starts today is Kimberbella. Kimberbella. And I don't know, Jackie, are you going to post that or something? Do you flag that? I don't know what happens. So 15% off most Kimberbell products is what it says. So that's today's live sale. And I don't know when that ends. There we go. Thanks, Jackie. Jackie's posted that. That's the Kimberbell sale. So you'll be able to click on that link. And remember that the Spring Stitch one is still good till 4 o'clock Pacific. So about an hour and 15 minutes today. My hair is going all wacky today. All right. Let's see. What else have we got? I'm going to go over all of these because Reb went over a couple of them, and that's okay. It's hard to remember all these things. Christy just rattles things off, and she's so good at it. Okay, so anything that you've purchased today, if it comes to over $100, the shipping is free. If you want to combine orders, just let us know. Say hold in the comments, and we will combine your orders till you've reached 100 and then ship them. So don't forget to sign up for the affiliate links. You can do that on the front of our website. And look for it actually says partners on there, or partnership links, I think. So you can look for that there. Upcoming events. Okay, not this weekend, like tomorrow, but next weekend, April 27th and 28th, we have the Seaport Quilt Show in Clarkston, Washington. And then May 8th, 9th through 11th, so that's over Mother's Day weekend, we have the ISO Shop Hop in this area. I know there's one going on that's further north today, or in this weekend. All right, and then we have our retreat, which we're excited about, coming up in June 19th to the 23rd. And I think that those dates include travel dates. I don't have the itinerary stuck in my head like Christy does, but she has informed me that we are going up every day to play with you guys, maybe demo some things. So that should be a lot of fun. I've been dying to go up to the Palouse Divide Lodge and see what it looks like. So I'm excited for that. So that will be in May. And I'm glad all of this, oh no, sorry, that is in June. I was reading the wrong line. And then in July, on the 17th is, now wait, I think this might have changed. She said July 17th was the next Live with Dime, but that might change. So put a peg in that one. We probably will. I think we had to change the date on that one. And then thankfully, none of these conflict with the end of July because I'll be so distracted. I won't be able to do a thing. Wedding plans are fun. Ask me if I say that afterwards. That's okay. Okay, so sales. all of March, 10% off notions with the code Nifty Notion. Nifty Notion is the code to get 10% off any notions in store in March. I say any, there are always some exclusions, so just be aware of that. So what day is it? Friday? So that was yesterday. So weekend sale is 15% off any of our Jason Yenta fabrics. It's usually in the beginning fabrics. Jason Yenta does the designing for those. So that'll be fun. 15%. Oh, I love the bright, vibrant colors in those collections. They are so fun. So have a look at those on our website and see if you can find some that grab your fancy. Also, if we have any first-time buyers, I didn't notice. Hopefully we do. Let's see. I don't know. But if we do have any new first-time buyers, send your information, your address, email, and all of that to info@RebsFabStash.com. And I also have a piece of paper to put that on, but that seems to have also vanished. So info@RebsFabStash.com. And then we'll get you in our system and we'll be all ready to go. Okay. Oh, look, there's page 2. Okay, page 2. I'm not ready to end yet, but I think we're done. Did anybody say they wanted to look at some Juju fabric kits? All right. I don't think so. I don't see anything. Oh, wait. I didn't scroll. Let's see what we got down here. There's the codes, all the codes. Jackie is so great. I couldn't do all of this. And Jackie's answering a lot of your comments. That's wonderful. Well, guys, while the cat's away, the mice did play, but the mice are tired. 2 of them have already left. All right, so Jackie's reminding us about select Janome machines are $1,000 off for a limited time. And I have to tell you, I have a different brand machine at home that I absolutely love, but I really like the 550E from Janome. So if you're thinking about buying an embroidery machine, you might want to take advantage of that. Also, it comes with free lessons. I can't remember how many, but either Renee or I will be able to teach you how to use that wonderful machine and get the most out of it. A lot of us, 6 free lessons. There we go, 6 free lessons. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, because like I said, when I first bought my machine, I bought it for free motion quilting because it had a really big throat space and everything. And but I had the embroidery unit and I didn't use it until I started here. And then I got hooked on embroidery and here I go. But I really do like that Janome 550E. So keep that in mind. It's a wonderful machine and it's nice and compact. So, all right. Jackie is posting some links to the machines for you. And once you've got going, trust me, you'll be hooked. So many of you it's like, okay, well, I can sit here and sew on this machine while the embroidery is going on this machine and all is good. I'll be so efficient. But if you're like me, you're going to be like glued to that embroidery machine, just watching it go. It's fascinating. And before you know it, 15 minutes have passed. I'm like, oh, I should be doing something else. But it's too mesmerizing. So hopefully you get involved in that because it's just so much fun. I really love doing the applique and the freestanding lace now that I've learned how to do that. And I learned how to do Christmas stockings this year. So that was a lot of fun too. So I'll have to share with you any new things that I venture into as it comes along. Well, I think we're going to wrap things up here. And because the cat's away and she's got no reception, so she doesn't know what I'm up to today. So Christy is not watching and keeping an eye on me. So I think we're going to close up. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget to use the coupon codes that we gave you. And if you missed them, just flip back through the comments and you'll see those there. And we'll be having a block party, a dime block party coming up again in sometime in July, I believe. So also we hope to see you maybe if you sign up for the retreat, come and join us here in Idaho. Moscow, Idaho. It's just on the Washington border and northern Idaho, and it's just so much fun. Moved here from Nebraska and loved it. So Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for being with us. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye.